You don't need an introduction. You know I am, don't you? Porky. We say the things here at Porky's Corner that no one dare say. No one dare even dream about saying what we say. So, right then. 11 o'clock Tuesday morning. I've had a little think about what I'm going to say. I've had time to digest over the Easter period. Have a look. And this is how I look at it. I've got a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth from watching Carl Frampton against that Jamel Herring or whatever he's called. And I've come to the conclusion that Jamie Moore's not going to make a great trainer. No, I think Jamie Moore's a yes man. I think he's somebody that people say, I've got a kid here for you, deal with it. And he just says yes, because what sort of trainer keeps coming out saying his fighters have had great camps and then soon after they get beat, they're saying, well, his timing were out in first round. What's all that about? Frampton's timing has never been spot on since he left Shane McGuigan, in my opinion. He's looked shocking in all his fights since then. And I'm not saying Shane McGuigan's best trainer in the world. He's another one that's had people dropped on his lap. But I think that these TV trainers are not learning their trade. That's what I think. People can say, Porky, you're being harsh. I'm not. I'm just telling it as I see it. I'm a big Jamie Moore fan, but I'm a Jamie Moore fan as a boxer. I liked him as a boxer. He was a fighter's fighter. And I like him as a pundit. I'm not a Jamie Moore fan as a trainer. No, I'm sorry, but no. I mean, he's retired more men than Social Security, hasn't he? Look at the list we've got here. Tommy Boom Boom Coyle. He's retired, hasn't he? He's got a Commonwealth title and an area belt on mantelpiece. Rocky Fielding. What's happened to Rocky Fielding? He's disappeared off at face of earth. Chantel Cameron, an active 7 months. Frampton's retired. Dave Allen retired. Dave Allen retired before he even had a fight with Jamie Moore. That Aquib Fias, he failed weight, didn't he? A recent show. So what's going on there? I mean, is the tail wagging the dog? What's going on here? Who's in charge here? Are fighters in charge, or what? Fighters not making weight? Trainers saying timing's out after round one, but yet they've had a great camp. What is all that about? I don't get that. Is nobody picking up on this? Oh, is it because he's MTK's mate? Are we not supposed to say anything? Oh, he trains MTK fighters. Are we all supposed to shit our pants about that? Hey, it's boxing, isn't it? Don't be frightened to say what you think. I think that Jamie Moore is in a position where he's friendly with a lot of people and you're getting perks. Don't mean to say he's a great trainer, does it? What has he done with anybody from scratch? What? Frampton were already a world champion, being a world champion on his lap. What? Rocky Fielding, wasn't he a British champion when he got him? Or European or something? I don't know. Look, the point I want to make is Jamie Moore could develop into a great trainer, but I don't think he's going to be. Great fighters don't always make great trainers. Clinton Woods, he don't look like he's bothered about training professionals, but he's been to the top, hasn't he? Scott Quigg, does he look bothered? I think he's trying, but I think you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Jamie Moore's caught between providing for his family and being involved in boxing. That's what I think, but don't tell me that Carl Frampton had a great camp. And who's matching this guy anyway, Carl Frampton, with this guy? His arms were, a foot longer, and he's half a foot taller, and he's a bigger man on the night anyway. What's all that about? Hey, and we're going to win a third world title. Rubbish. I called it from the beginning. Why do we have to have these pension fights? Why are trainers just holding fighters together by papier-mâché or masking tape and putting them in the ring? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? I don't get that, me. I don't get that. I don't get that. So I don't know. I don't know. It's, if people ring up and offer you a fight, do you just say yes, please, or do you say, do you know what? My fighter's had it. He's on his way out now. What would have happened if Carl Frampton had been badly armed? Is there any middle ground here? I know Frampton's been to the top and all that, and does he have a sense of entitlement just to turn up in that shape, you know, fleshy, fighting somebody that everything's all against him? Is he entitled to that fight for money? Is he entitled to it with the career he's had? I don't know. All Irish fans are probably going to hammer me for it, but I'm a boxing fan first and foremost, and the narratives around this fight that I've just watched was shocking. Even in the build-up to it, everybody were just happy to be there and pick up the money, and it was like they all knew what was going to happen. But the fans at home didn't know, did they? Hey, that's just what I think, honestly. I think that we were led a merry dance by that fight, and it was just a case of getting Carl Frampton a few quid and getting him out of the sport and saying what a great guy he is and all that. Well, good luck to Carl Frampton. He might be a great guy and all that, but don't tell me your fighters had a great camp, Jamie Moore, because I'm not buying that rubbish. Other fans might buy it. Other gimps from Beanville Island, from the Bean Masons or the Ed Robinson Gimpville Island, they all might buy that, but I'm not buying it, not Porky. All right. Jamie Moore, you should go get a job at Sky as a pundit, because being a yes-man trainer is no good. Somebody's going to get hurt. Remember I said it first on my watch. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody's going to get hurt. Look, Oliver Harrison was a great trainer, been very experienced, done it years. Jamie Moore learnt under Oliver Harrison. It doesn't mean say that he's going to be as good as him. Sugar Hill learned, and Andy Lee learnt under Manny Stewart. Doesn't mean say they're going to be as great as him. Is Dominic Ingle as great as Brendan Ingle? No, he isn't, is he? Right. So just because you may have the connection, it don't mean to say you're going to do good. Or if that's the case, why is everybody not shouting, go to Richard Towers! Go to Richard Towers! He's the best! Forget Adam Booth! Forget Ultratech Sports. We're all saying, go to Adam Booth! Go to Adam Booth! It's not go to Adam Booth no more. It's go to Richard Towers! He's the best! And do you know why that is? Richard Towers learned under Manny Stewart, learned under Brendan Ingle for years, learned off Dennis Hobson, and he's learned off Manny Stewart. Is it Manny Stewart? Adam Booth. Adam Booth. Go to Adam Booth. He's the best. The Boovenator. No, not the Boovenator. The Dark Lord. Well, Richard Towers has learned to follow them, and Manny Stewart, Brendan Ingle, Adam Booth. Come on. Richard Towers must be the next big thing. Or could it be that Richard Towers is not the next big thing for the simple reason he doesn't hang out at the back of certain promotional companies? Is that what it is? Should we put it this way or this way? I'm not sure what to go for. Go for Timmy Mallet look today. What do you reckon? I don't know, but what Richard Towers, is he going to be the next big trainer? I don't see anybody saying Richard Towers learning under the tutelage of Adam Booth. Richard Towers lived down there in Adam Booth's house for a year, went to work with him every day, sat and had dinner every day with his family, learned his training skills off Adam Booth. Go to Adam Booth. Manny Stewart, Brendan Ingle, his great mentor, all these people, Dennis Hobson's mentored him, he's been around them all. He should be next big noise, shouldn't he? But I don't see people making a big thing on social media, on IFL, on Boxing Social, on Behind the Gloves, and all these GIMP YouTube channels. I don't see people saying, go to Richard Towers. Because if you mention Richard Towers' name, people usually say, watch yourself, he might put a steaming hot iron on your chest and boil your heart. That's only if you've not paid your dues and your own money out. Now, I'm joking, that weren't Richard, it was somebody else. But Richard gets tied with that brush, doesn't he? Because he's done a bit of jail for violence. But Richard's learnt his craft, hasn't he? He's learnt his craft. So why are people not saying go to Richard? Because they all say go to Adam Booth or go to these other people, don't they? Why is that? Go to Jamie Moore, he's the best. Why? What's Jamie Moore done with anybody from scratch? Show me somebody Jamie Moore's done something with from scratch. Potential to be a great trainer, but not yet. Not when you're saying my fighter's had a great camp and his timings are in round 1. What? Didn't you get his timing right on pads in dressing room? What is all that about, eh? Are we just going to pay lip service to media, just get Carl Frampton a payday? Is that what it is? Is that what we are? Have I got a lollipop written on my forehead or something? Because I won't fall in for it. I know Frampton were going to get beat, but he would have busted flush, wasn't he? They just shoveled him over the line, didn't they, for one more payday. Sense of entitlement. And that's what's wrong with the sport of boxing. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. And I'm going to go do what I've got to do now. Whoops. Can get this on. But it is what it is, isn't it? It's can't get dressed in the morning here. Just have another little bit of a roundup. I'm noticing a few of these sermons popping up. You know, in the morning after the weekend. Spencer Fearon, you're annoying me. You annoy me. There's nobody who annoys me more than Spencer Fearon or Dave Caldwell on a Tuesday morning. But this morning, I've seen nothing from Caldwell. So that's good. So Caldwell, I like you today, but only for 1 second. Spencer Fearon, you're all over the internet yet again. Walking around in the world's biggest glasses. What is all that about? Eh? The Spencer Fearon, the guru. Boxing guru. Let's have a look. Narratives in boxing. Narratives. Sky love a good narrative, don't they? Sky love it, don't they? They love a narrative, don't they? They love a bit of a story, don't they? He's got a great story, Matt. He's got a spider's web design ready to go on his elbow in his next tattoo. He's been camping up in the lakes. He loves the outdoor life. What's that got to do with sport boxing, Beanie? Gimp. Narratives. A good narrative. Natasha Jonas. She's training every day. She's got a little daughter in gym. Why is she not getting airtime? Why is Natasha Jonas not getting airtime? Why are we going to have Macklin and Bean and IFL and all them others all hanging out the back of Katie Taylor, but Natasha Jonas is like, she's like forgotten, isn't she? You should have somebody like Natasha Jonas that's face of boxing. I don't get it. She's a gorgeous little lady, isn't she? Come on, you put her in front of TV, wouldn't you? So you got a smile that lights up sky, hasn't she? Better than that other one with goggles on who likes to put it about. She's a lot better than her, isn't she? Jesus. But I think it's a great story, Natasha Jonas, and it's a great fight. 2 ex-Olympians who fought in Olympics going head-to-head in the fight that Terry Harper didn't want to take. I think that's a great fight, but I want to know what's happening with the PR for this fight, because we're going to have everybody hanging out at the back of Eubank, aren't we, in Calla? They're going to be spinning their narratives, aren't they, and getting themselves in the mix, getting themselves into the circle of deceit. Or is it circle of trust? I call it circle of deceit with that shower of crap. But it'd be interesting to see if Joe Gallagher gets any PR and Natasha, done it, won't it? And Marcus Morrison leading up to this fight. But it is what it isn't. You know what I mean? It is what it isn't. Martin J. Ward. Big fan of Martin J. Ward. Eddie Hearn knows that. Eddie Hearn used to copy in emails off me back in the day about Martin J. Ward. I'm a big Martin J. Ward fan. What is he? British Commonwealth European champion, world ranked. What is it? Out at ring 15 months. Is Conor Benn and Campbell Hatton hard at ring 15 months? No, they're all over TV, aren't they? And what we got next? Nazim Hamid's one of his kids turning pro and all this. What we're going to have, an offspring world Super Six or something with everybody's offspring? Oh, that's so and so's son. Yeah, they put them on pay per view. Is that where we're heading now? With all these fathers' kids jumping queue so the dads can get themselves into the spotlight. Because that's all it's about, isn't it? Really. That's what it's all about. Nigel Benn built a comeback, didn't he? On back of his son being at Matchroom. Got his Senate mix there, didn't he? Something to tell his pals about. An evening with Nigel Benn, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to come back, but I didn't, innit? Is that what we're going to hear? Is this what we're having? John Ryder, Callum Smith, Beefy Smith, Huey Fury, Chantel Cameron, Martin J. Ward, Kell Brook. What's Eddie Hearn doing for them? How many is that there? 2, 4, 6, 7 fighters just there off the top of my head. We've got Conor Benn out, haven't we? Conor Benn's putting Instagram posts out. Conor Benn Instagram post. Let me just show you this. I'm going to show you that. What's it called? I'm going to send it to my mate, but let's have a look. Conor Benn's put something out and he's saying he can't wait to prove he's a world contender. World contender? Conor Benn's not fought for a Commonwealth, an English or a British title yet, or a European, but he's all of a sudden a world contender. Why are people trying to jump the levels? I keep going on about it, don't I? But why? Why are people jumping the levels? Why? Well, is Campbell Hatton going to do that? Yeah. Why hasn't Conor Benn fought Chris Jenkins or fought anybody who's got a decent skill set from Britain? Who's the best guy in Conor Benn's weight division in Britain? Who's the best guy in that weight division? Should Conor Benn fight somebody with a heartbeat? Yeah, he should. Is he a world contender? No, he isn't. Conor Benn is a disaster waiting to happen. You've heard it from me first. But people don't want to hear that, do they? People don't want to hear that. They want to hear stories like Ricky Hatton's son coming out in a pair of Man City shorts to Blue Moon. What's all that about? I think we've had that one before, haven't we, with his old man. So that, to me, is recycled rubbish. What we're going to have next, Nazim Hamid's kids coming out on flying carpets. Or Conor Benn coming out with Big Ben chime. What? Can't they think of something original? Hey, what about all these kids that dads weren't fighters? Where's all their PR? Hey, where? It's not getting shared out evenly, is it? Boxing is full of people who put their tongues up other men's hula hoops. That's what you've got. Yes, sir, no, sir. Does it pay me? And what you're getting, mismatches. Frampton against Erning was a terrible mismatch. I called it. I told you to win. I'm not saying it because he won. I'm being smug. I want a Frampton to win, but busted flush. So the people who put Carl Frampton in that fight need to take a long, hard look at themselves. And if it's out to do with MTK, nobody will say a word. Well, no, don't say oh, can't say oh. Take a good look at yourselves. The people who handled Carl Frampton and put him in that fight, take a good look at yourselves. That was shocking. So who's made the decision on that? Who made the decision? Was it Frampton? Was it MTK? Was it Jamie Moore? Who made the decision and who said he'd had his best camp ever, stronger, faster, quicker than a speeding bullet? We're eating kangaroo meat now. So I wish everybody all the best who we spoke about in this video today. I wish Jamie Moore all the best and Nigel Travis, Fireman Sam. I wish them all the best. I wish Ted Cheeseman, a.k.a. Quasimodo, I wish him all the best. But he's 25 and he's got the mileage on him like a 45-year-old. Who's looking out for Ted Cheeseman? Who's looking out for him? You know, when Ted Cheeseman's talking like that in another 5 years, even worse than he's already talking now. Because I can't understand the word he says now. Who's looking out for Ted Cheeseman? Who's looking out for Dave Allen, the White Rhino, another retired fighter at 27? 27. At least Eddie Hearn let Eggington go, didn't he? Once he started, you know, losing a few brain cells. But who's looking out for these fighters? Who's advising them? Who is advising these kids? Who? Who? Are we going to have it like a Dominic Ingalls job? Well, you'll not beat him, but we'll be ready to throw towel. Is that what we're going to have? Boiling kids down in weight and beefing them up in weight. Up and down. Kell Brook, Willie Hutchinson. It's never ending, isn't it? What we're going to have? Is this what it's going to be like? Oh, it's okay. He's an Ingalls trainer, Ingalls style. No. Errol Bomber Graham style. And yeah, he's an Ingalls, but he's not his dad. Get a grip of yourself. He is not Brendan Ingalls. It's Dominic Ingalls. I'm not my dad. I can't go out and rewire all this place. I'm building up. See where I'm coming from? I won't know what we're doing. So don't people say to me about electrical stuff, but you'll know what this is, won't you? Because of your dad. No, I don't. I can't wire a fucking plug up. I press a button and somebody comes and does it. I'm not an electrician. Dominic Ingalls not a boxing trainer. He's got a license, but he's not a boxing trainer. He's a bloke who lifts a few weights and knows how to strip a bit of weight off his body. That's it. He's a walking advertisement for bodybuilding. 3 of his fighters have failed dope tests. 3. If we have another one, is that 4? Eh? He can be walking about. I've had a 4th fail. And I've still got a licence. Would Jurgen Klopp still have a licence as Liverpool manager if people were failing dope tests left, right and centre? What the heck? Jesus. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this. It's all gone quiet on the Western Front, hasn't it? The biggest fight in the sport of boxing that was announced 10 months ago today. 10 months. 2-fight deal. All gone quiet. 10 months later. No country, no date, no F all. No nothing. Might start listening to your Uncle Porky in future now, eh? Or you gimps. All right. Boom. All you hardcores, though, keep watching and sharing the videos because we're going to the top. Peace out.